Hey guys, I'm recording this video right now to show you about the GIS, which stands for Geographical Information System. It's a very powerful tool available in most counties. I happen to live in Hamilton County in Tennessee. The GIS here is very powerful. It has a lot of information. It actually allows me to pull my own mailing lists without having to purchase them. I can tailor the list to exactly what I want because I can see what I'm looking at, and I can click on it and pull an Excel ready list for me to mail or call or do whatever I want to do with any kind of business I'm in. This will work for real estate businesses, realtors, any kind of local business that needs to reach out to its customer base in the area. This is a very powerful tool right here that I want to show you how to use. So let's jump in. I pulled it up because I've recorded this video a number of times now just because the GIS is lagging and being slow and not exactly working the way I want it to, so I don't have to record it one more time. I just pulled it up. I know it's working, ready to go. Here we are. So to get to this page, what I did is I went to Google, I typed in GIS, and of course mine populates already with .hamiltontn.gov. Okay, I typed that in. I went up here, I clicked on mapping, I clicked on Gizmo 5, which will pull up the GIS. Now I'm going to use this one over here just because I already have it good to go. But that is how I got to the page I'm on. This is what it looks like. I would zoom in, somewhere, whatever I wanted to start looking at. So that's kind of what it would look like. I then, in order to get it to the satellite imagery, I clicked on base map down here. I clicked on 2018 imagery, and there we go. Again, I'm going to go back and use this one because I know it's working. I don't know anything about this neighborhood. I'm not saying I could care less about this neighborhood, but I just know that it's going to work for the purposes of our video right here, right now. So, again, like I said, I don't know if this is a good neighborhood or a bad neighborhood, but here we are on Jordan Run. And if we want to start pulling up actually what I'm going to show you first is how to use the layers feature. You would want to come over here and see this little button down here. Click on the layers button. There are just a bunch of tools. There are more tools on here than I even know how to use. You can pull up the FEMA flood zone to find out if it is in a flood zone or not. Let's pull that. It looks like this area is a flood zone. So there you go. We're not going to mail to these houses on this side of the street. We're going to turn that back off again. And go down here. Maybe we're looking to buy a piece of land to build a house. Here's a couple of vacant parcels. Well, let's click on the live property zoning to find out what they're zoned for. So it looks like these lots are zoned residential for the most part over here. So we are good to go there. Now what we're just going to do is start clicking. Let's say, oh yeah, we didn't want to mail to this side of the street, but we do want to mail to this side of the street. So you're going to click on it. This little box is going to show up right here. If you click on the property information, that will link directly to the property tax assessor card, which is, I know for a fact, that is available in every single county anywhere in the country. It doesn't look just like this, but most of this information is available in every county. So we'll have the owner's name, the owner's mailing address, the city, state, and zip in which they live. Here in Hamilton County, Tennessee, they are allowed to disclose how much they sold it for and when they sold it for that much, which is very useful to know if you're making an offer on a house. Also here, they have these valuations. Now, to be 100% honest, they're kind of worthless. This house, I can tell you, is worth a lot more than $184,000. Maybe. It usually is. Maybe not. Maybe because that's used for the tax assessment. And the tax assessment is always much lower than the market assessment, market value. Maybe you can use that as a negotiation tactic. Maybe the owner doesn't know that the tax assessment is going to be much lower. Not telling you to take advantage of anyone. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is information publicly available. Maybe you can use it to your advantage. At the very least, it's there. The land value here, I would say, is probably a lot closer to market value for land, especially here in Tennessee. Again, I don't know every single county, state, municipality out there, but I know here in Hamilton County, Tennessee, the land assessment on the tax card is typically pretty close to market rate. The total value is a fraction. I don't know exactly what, because it changes just because market rates go up and down, but that market value, or that total value right there, is usually significantly below what the market value of the property is. So, all right, let's jump back over here. So we have this house. We're going to add to results. See this little button right here, add to results. I'm going to click on this one, add it to the results. I'm going to click on this one, the flagship lot, add to results. Oh, hey, here's another flagship lot. Looks like a big old vacant parcel. Add to results. Add to results. And I'm just going to keep doing this. You do have to be a little bit careful here, because if you click off of it or click anything, I'll show you. You got to be kind of careful about what you click so you don't lose everything. But if you just keep going, if you hit remove from results, it'll get rid of it also. I'm going to add. I would actually honestly recommend only doing about 20 at a time, just in case of what I said. If you click off, if you click anything, there's a bunch of buttons you can click on this screen that will get rid of everything. It will get rid of all of the parcels you've already added to your results. So I would recommend doing small batches, at least so you get comfortable doing it. That'll be good for now. I did this entire street. Now what I'm going to be very careful about with my cursor. The only thing I'm going to click are these little buttons right here. There are these little lines. It's a button with the little lines on it. I'm going to click that. I'm going to scroll down to export to XLSX, which is Excel format. Okay. And it should be downloading any moment. There it is. Alright, we're going to do export Jordan run. Download. There we go. My computer's running a little bit slowly today, so I hope this pulls it up pretty quickly. So I want to show you the last step. Okay. Alright, it is currently opening right now. Again, my computer, I guess, is just running very slowly. James, you're gonna have to cut this whole part out. Computer malfunction, bro. Excel crashed on me. And I'm baking alive because I turned the AC off because it's loud. Oof, it's hot. Whoa. Okay, there we go. It opened up. Here it is. This looks like garbage. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim it down and make it look neater and like a normal human can use it, not a computer. So I'm just going to click somewhere in here. I don't know. I'm just going at this. If you don't know much about Excel, you may know exactly how to do. In which case, you can probably stop watching this video. But if you want to know how to trim this down, this is what I would do. So click somewhere in there. Hit on a Mac, it's Command All. On a Windows, I believe it is Control All or Control A. Command A and Control A. And it will select all of this. Come up here in between the two, the letters up there, and double click, and that will that should space everything out correctly. Ooh, but it didn't. Okay, so what we're actually going to have to do is just highlight. We're going to actually have to highlight all of the columns and double click. So that spaced everything out correctly. What I did is I highlighted all of these columns like this. Okay. The first, what is that? Like 6 columns are useless. We can delete the everything through here is just breaking down the address into individual columns. We don't need that. We don't need the map and parcel number, tax ID. The master name column here is the mailing address. This is the property address, and this is the mailing address. So as you can see, these are all owner occupied except for this one. Possibly this one, but definitely this one. You can go through and then delete all the blank columns. We probably don't need any of this stuff. So then, in which case, I would delete everything until about here. and all of that as well. And there you have it. There is a list. Control A. I can even turn it into a little table if I want to. I just hit Command T, and there you have it. There's your mailing list that you made for free. Thank you guys. Hope you got something out of this video. GIS has gotten me all of my deals, so hope it will help you out too. Thanks.